superstar should win this speed tournament. She's the most dominant, toughest, biggest, meanest woman in the tournament. And guess what? Guess who beat Piper in the speed tournament? This little pixie did. That's right, Candice LeRae is gonna win the whole thing. You know why? Because now I'm the biggest, meanest, most dominant woman in this tournament. Oh, and I did that all by myself.
Did she? Did she do it all by herself? We got the WWE Speed Tournament. The first round of the tournament to crown the new champion is finally at a close. And we're down to the final four. Candice LeRae making a little pixie magic happening. But also, who's your guys' pick to win now that we're down to the final four? We're going to go do a quick recap here on Tap Out Talk, going over highlights of the World Women's Championship for the WWE Speed Championship. I'm your host, Bryan, the Hype Ballard, back at it again. Remember, 3 minutes a match in the tournament. If it ends in a draw, both superstars will be eliminated from the tournament. Let's get in. And we're going to start off with the tournament lineup. We got Laya Valkyrie versus Io Sky, Naomi versus Blair Davenport, Elektra Lopez versus Kairi Sane, and Candice LeRae versus Piper Niven. Here's what we got. We got the first round matchup. It is Lyra Valkyria and Io Sky locking up. The women meet in the middle. They lock up. They push ropes. Io travels across the ring, running dodges with a clothesline and performs 3 backflips all in succession, landing on her feet each and every time. Then faces an opponent smiling and glaring. Little Grin Reaper style there. Lyra is not happy and is not waiting and attacks immediately and hits an enziguri. Io rolls to the outside for the save, and Lyra meets her with a drop kick through the ropes. Not long outside, and Lyra tosses Io back, ultimately back in. She meets her then with a quick spinning kick for a 1 and a 2. 2 minutes remaining in the matchup. Io off the top rope lands a kick and hits a Meteora double knees in the corner. Io now looking for the moonsault. We'll see that a lot in this tournament, but no such luck there. It's a kick out. Lyra on the ground attempts a pinning combination. We come down to 1 minute left in the matchup. Who's it going to be? The WWE really likes Lyra Valkyria a lot. They pushed her in the Queen of the Ring tournament, if you remember, of spring 2024 earlier this year. But they also do favor Damage Control and Io Sky. The women battle in the ring again, and then there's a quick pinfall, and she'll take it immediately. We now have the winner, Io Sky, getting a shocking, not so shocking win, and she will now advance in the tournament to take on the winner of Naomi and Blair Davenport, which is happening right now. Naomi, Blair Davenport start out with a big kick meeting in the middle of the ring. Ultimately, Blair corners Naomi and hits a German suplex, followed by the Falcon Arrow for a 1 and a 2. Davenport attempts a top rope maneuver, but is caught with a real quick kick to the head from Naomi. There's a rope combination followed by a 1 and a 2 count. Naomi looking to muscle up. Davenport escapes with a Northern Lights suplex for a 1 and a 2. 2 minutes remaining in this one. The 2 trade blows. Naomi delivers a stiff knee to the face, followed up by a driver and a pinfall for a 2 count. Once again, they like their 2 counts. Davenport holding her hip in pain. Holding her hip deeply in pain while both women are on their feet, trading heavy forearms. Davenport hits a German suplex for a 1 and a 2. You guessed it. 1 minute remaining. Naomi takes a kick to the face, and it was a brutal one, and Blair hits the ropes. And then we get the rear view by Naomi and a sit-down power bomb and a crucifix neck strain slapped on to Blair Davenport. And Naomi is winning this one by submission with 24 seconds remaining on the clock. Naomi advances in the women's tournament. She will now go on in the second round to face Io Sky from the last match. Last match to third match, we got Kairi Sane, Io's tag partner and stablemate, versus Elektra Lopez. Elektra Lopez wanting to make a name for herself outside of Little Phantasma in this tournament. The bell rings, and a kick by Elektra misses, and Kairi Sane hits the ropes 3 times and dodges 3 clotheslines. Elektra finally catches Kairi and hits a swinging rock bottom into a 1 and a 2 pin attempt. Kairi is now considered beaten in the corner. Elektra Irish whip and Sane counters with some chops, but it's short-lived as Elektra gains control. We have 2 minutes remaining in the matchup. Elektra hits a spine buster and taunts Kairi, and then lands a gut-wrench suplex for a 1 and a 2. Elektra lifts up with her shoulders, and Sane escapes, attempting a sunset flip for another 2 count, and countered into another 2 count by Elektra. And you guessed it, not 1, not 2, not 3, it's 3 2 counts. Lopez, 2 powerful whips to the ropes. Sane counters with a Hurricane Rana and hits the spinning back fist, Judas Effect style, onto Elektra, and a 1 minute remaining in the matchup. Kairi Sane hits a running spear and then follows up. Kairi following up with the insane elbow. That's right, running spear, sliding clothesline. Kairi hits the top ropes and hits the insane elbow for the 1, the 2, and the 3. It's a beautiful technique ever since I seen the Pirate Princess in the Sky making her debut many years ago. With 27 seconds left in this one, Kairi Sane gets the pinfall, and she advances now opposite end of the tournament of her tag partner, Io Sky. I noticed the little thing there in both of their matches, Io Sky and Kairi Sane did, that I'll talk about at the end in the final thoughts. We also have our 4th and final matchup, and that's going to have Piper Niven versus Candice LeRae. Piper Niven immediately out of the ring, and Niven gets the advantage. Piper lifts up, but LeRae counters and lands a head kick for a 1 and a 2. And we are at the 2-minute warning, ready for the 2-minute warning already as she's in and out of the ring. A lot of running around there. LeRae goes up, face planted by Piper Niven. A little power move. Piper attempts to follow up with a senton, but she misses. LeRae hits 2 sentons of her own, and then hits a double knees to the face. Speed versus power. Niven is rocked in the corner, but catches Candice on the attack, and a huge counter choke slam on the senton for a 1 and a 2. Indy Hartwell showing up for her friend LeRae, and places Candice LeRae's foot on the ropes at the 1 minute remaining mark. Piper Niven argues on the outside with the ref. Candice is able to hit a German suplex then. Piper pulling her off of the top turnbuckle. LeRae hits the moonsault, the acai moonsault, right off the ropes for a pinfall. 1 and a 2 and a 3. 24 seconds left by the time the pin count is done. And we now have Candice LeRae. What do you say? Just at the beginning of this video, that little pixie worked some magic to get into the next round. But I ask you, will she be able to get past the Pirate Princess herself, Kairi Sane? But don't forget, on the other side of the tournament, we got the Glow Effect versus Io Sky. This is kind of where we're at. This is what we're looking for. And let's talk into the final thoughts of what I seen tonight. And as we get into the final thoughts, wondering where we go from here in the women's tournament. I believe originally my pick was Candice LeRae to possibly go further and win and become the first speed tournament winner. And while I will stand by that as one of my choices, I will go ahead and I'll say I could see it being Io Sky and Kairi Sane ending up in the finals of this tournament, battling as teammates and as tag teammates and stablemates for the first ever right to be WWE Speed Champion. So we could get that matchup, would just be an amazing finals matchup. But I do want to say, both of them did something very similar in their match this first round. They both had a series of 3, for example, 3 backflips and a smile, 3 kicks and a smile by each of them in different perspectives. And I want to say that is some what you call mirroring techniques, making us feel the similarities on a subtle level there. Go back and watch it and check it out. But that is everything that I have. And again, I'm going to hear your guys' final 4 predictions down below. I'll stick with Candice LeRae, even though I don't know if it'll go that way now. But maybe there is an Indy Hartwell story behind the scenes that is going to help her. Let me know what you guys think down below. And it's not goodbye. It's just see you later. I'm out.